Guess what, guys? More packing peanuts. Yay! It's your girl, Jessica, with Bitter Creek Model Horses. So, it's been a bit. Hi, welcome back, and hello. I'm back finally, kind of. Yes. But I was just going to say that March was a busy month. Can I add any more busies to that? Because whoo-wee. Not only did I go for about a week and a half straight up at the city, Oklahoma City, going to the Oklahoma Youth Expo, helping youth in agriculture by, helping with their projects and taking pictures and everything like that, which, by the way, I'm editing right now. But Mom and I also headed to Salina, Kansas for the Briar Midwest event, and that was awesome, by the way. But yeah, it's been busy. So I'm glad that I'm back. I'm glad that I'm able to, discuss things. The only thing that, what we're going to cover in this video is pretty much the most recent mailbag over a period of like a month and a half, kind of. Briefly touching on Briar Midwest stuff, but I'm going to save the brunt of that, or the most of that, the bulk of that, for the next video. And then we're going to discuss Briar Fest stuff, the April Fool's stuff, all of that stuff that came out, the latest stablemate drop. And then, mailbag. And then I'm going to pose our question for the next comments. Because, I like going over subscriber interaction. So we're going to do that. And then that should wrap it up for the most part. I'm super excited to have you guys see. Oh my goodness, I got something in my hair. No. I'm excited for you guys to see what all's been going on, pretty much, and what all that I got in the mail. So, and just to discuss Briar Fest stuff. So, as per usual, enjoy yourself. I'm so glad I'm back. I'm so glad you guys are here, and let's get in. So, the first package is actually going to be another Copper Fox marble. The reason that I purchased this gal, and look at this, all of the stuff that came with her. She is probably in better condition than the last one that I did. I'm not going to get her out. But you guys can kind of see here she is. She's got a little bit of the paint chipping on her mane, but it's something that I think I can fix, restore. So, I'm very interested in some of this, because look at this. There's very familiar like little horses and stuff on here. So because they're showing, oh, it's pretty much just talking about the model horse industry. But anyway, so yeah, she's got a little bit of paint chipping over kind of underneath her mane, which I noticed on the last one that I got, that that was kind of a common thing. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm either going to sand it and I'm going to repaint it, because I believe I can, or put her up for a customization deal. So we'll have one of the most anticipated time pays. And I'm sorry guys, I just took a shower, so my hair is a bit rough. But probably one of the most anticipated time pay horses came in right before I left for OIE. And he came from Canada. I won him in an auction. She allowed me to do time pays on him, probably one of my first time pays. And he came in, and I'm super excited. I've already got a name picked out for him. There might have to be a little bit of some work that needs to be done on him as far as like his whites, because he's a paint. But that's okay. I don't mind at all. His shading is super cute. He's a kind of a Grula paint. So yeah, this is an Oki Rio artist resin. Look at this detail. I cut my finger open, guys, sorry. But look at this detail on his eyes, and he's got a little fancy butthole. But yeah, he's got, a little bit of work that needs to be done on some of his white, like right up in here. but that's completely fine. That's super easy fix. So yeah, I'm trying not to get, I cut my finger open on the scissors trying to open him up, but look at him. And he is a custom. He's an artist resin. I'm starting to get into those. So super excited. He's heavy. So he's like the one that we got the other day that I showed you guys. That was kind of like that buckskin kind of dun color. Same thing, same weight, everything. So we're going to be lit in the full category this year at INL, because I'm coming in with the fulls. I'm coming in with artist resin fulls. That's just because I'm finding the good ones, and super excited about him. So that is the Oki Rio that came. So this guy has got me hooked. If it's the correct one, I got to make sure. Okay. I put him in a pony pouch and I can't remember which one I did. But this guy has got me hooked, and now I'm doing time pays on 2 more of the same mold. I am super excited to announce that I am an owner of a Remington. A Remington, guys. This is a DAH, a designer horse. I did time pays on him. He is phenomenal. I can't even. You guys can see how excited and happy I am. I have got a Remington. And he got me started on 2 more. So, I'm excited because they'll be coming. I mean, I'll pay them off hopefully in May, but yeah, so this guy is just like bow wow wow chicka wow wow. Like I cannot. But he's a designer horse in 2021. He's a paint. He's got a couple of marks, but it's not bad. It's not horrible. She was amazing to work with. And his tail shading, like, ugh. So he is in a pony pouch, and that's where he's gonna stay. So yeah. I think his name. Oh, nope. Don't get me lying to you. I was gonna say, I think I remember his name. It was a Lord of the Rings name is pretty much where I'm at. Look at his hooves. Look at his. He's gonna need a little stand thingy. I'm gonna have to find a little stand because yeah, they are tippy. So and it makes me really have some like anxiety because I was like, ooh, I knew they were tippy because I've seen them all over Facebook. But I was like, ooh, I didn't know they were that tippy. But anyway, I own a Remington. I'm so excited. We got a couple more things. I got a horse that I paid off. Got a stablemate that from a lovely lady that I had already bought something from a while ago. And then I also got a trade in. And so, yeah. But while we're talking about this, I'm going to slip this in here. And look, she gave us a note. It says, thank you so much for your order, DRG Creations. So thank you. I think her name's like Deanna or something. I'm not sure, but she's very sweet. I like her. Anyway, so while we're here, while we're discussing this, I'm not going to talk about it later in the rest of the video just because. But BreyerFest VIP tickets are sold out. They sold out because there was only like a handful left. And when I checked today, and today is April 4th, so I'm kind of recording this a little ahead of time as per usual. But as of April 4th, all of the BreyerFest VIP tickets are sold out. So that means that everybody else has other tickets to go buy. But that's not good. But anyway, that's the end of my story here. So here is this little guy. She painted him. He is an Arabian. I want to say G3. Don't quote me though. The Shagya. I think that's how you say that. Shagya Arabian. But she painted him. He is absolutely gorgeous. I love that dark bay, dark brown color. that they come in. And she does an amazing job on eyes. If you guys can see the eyes, I'm absolutely obsessed with her eyes. But look at his face. He's got really pretty hooves. Just really beautiful, beautiful guy. He's going to go in a pony pouch that I had gotten a long time ago. Not a long time ago, but I'd got him on eBay. So this is him. He's going to have to get processed, though, because I have started putting all of my cards together for INL this year. So that is one of the two horses that one of the 3 horses or the 4 horses that I've received. This one contains, yay! So I actually sent off quite a bit of packages the other day. I sold some horses and traded some horses, and I made a substantial dent in my peanuts. So I'm going to have to get more horses to fill up my peanut stash because it was full at one time, but then I packed a bunch of horses and sent them out. So yeah, this will kind of add to my substance. So I wanted to save this girl for last, but you know, things happen. And this was actually a horse that I just got done paying off. And she was also, I was like, I know I dropped that somewhere. Where did I put it? She was also a benefit model that somebody was selling for a, I'm sorry, I'm looking for my brush. Somebody was selling for a 4-H club. Well, okay, I guess I don't know where my brush is. I just got the thing too. Oh my goodness. So she's a benefit model, and she is, I want to say, she's a designer horse from 2014, done on the Palouse mold, and absolutely just, you guys know me. I love glossies and I love bays. So I was super excited when she came up. She was actually a really, really good price. So super excited, super pumped to show you this girl. She is on the Palouse mold, absolutely gorgeous, as per usual, just freaking stunning. Pardon my French, but absolutely stunning. This girl has the custom mane. I'm just gonna make sure, because I've seen some of these custom manes get busted before, and just ugh. But she's got the custom mane. She's got the custom tail. She is a glossy, and she's got dapples. If you guys can see those dapples in there, she's got them really more pronounced on this side. But she's absolutely stunning. I'm super excited. I already have a name and a breed. Believe it or not, I'm not showing her as a thoroughbred. I'm going to show her as something completely different. So we'll see how that goes. She's got to get processed as well. I'm going to put her in this really extra long pony pouch. I'm going to have to find something else to fit in this guy. Besides her, because she doesn't fit it very well. But that is that one. And then let's move on to the next. So I want to take this time to, before we're done with all of our mailbags for this video, to announce that I am doing another giveaway, stablemate giveaway. So if you guys are interested, oh lordy, guess what, guys? More of these. So if you guys are interested in, getting in the drawing again, I might actually, what I might do is I might just do it via followers. I'm not sure yet. This is whole new to me. So, oh my gosh, extra big ones. Look, guys, they look like Cheetos Puffs. Love them. But that's kind of what I want to, we'll just go ahead and do the normal. But I just want to announce it. It's just going to be, probably at the end of the month, the next video. So at the end of the month, we'll do another stablemate. I just want to go on here and also say that I am super picky about how I pack my horses. Everybody does it differently, but everybody's got the same objective, and it is to, because the reason I'm saying this is because they are packed really well, but different than what I would have done. But everybody's got their own, and she did an awesome job. So this is the first layer, second layer, and third layer, plus the peanuts and everything like that. So awesome job. But me personally, I don't like to hear any rattles. I didn't hear any rattles when I opened the box. But oh, I have paper towels I can use now. She wrapped the head. I always wrap the head on these guys. Because you know, the ears and stuff, ear tip rubs and everything. But I am very picky about wrapping the head and then wrapping the rest of the body, depending on the appendages. Like, for instance, you know, edgelord here, this guy needs extra wrapping just because this tail right here is atrocious as far as, and believe it or not, that's not the thing that busted. It's his damn ear. Pardon my French, it's his darn ear that messed up, which again, it busted again, y'all. I had built that thing up with, you know, the super glue and the baking powder, and that didn't seem to work, so I'm so sorry. It's 11:49 right now when I'm doing this, so anyway, but I built his ear up, and then I laid him down and it busted off. So, but anyway, I am super picky about how I pack my horses. She did an amazing job. Her name is Catherine. This is a trade. So I got this glossy Palouse. I cannot remember her name. I actually asked, and one of my good friends that has the Stone Reference site, she got with me and told me what her name was, but I'd have to go and find it, and I don't want to take the time right now. So I'll tell y'all later, but she's gorgeous. Absolutely love her. I actually might keep her. I didn't think I was going to keep her, but, you know, she's kind of growing on me a little bit. She's in very good condition. She's got a couple of flaws here or there, but she's not bad. She's got some ear tip rubs, but, you know, you can fix those. Yeah, she's got a scratch right here in her face, so I probably won't keep her. Then, because, yeah, she's got some flaws, but that's okay. Yeah, she's got a few flaws, so she might either be a display model or I might try to sell her again. So there's that one. The next one I've actually been looking for, so he probably won't go anywhere because his resale value is not the greatest. But we made a deal for 2 of my models for 2 of hers. She wrapped him in tissue paper, which is really pretty. But this is Frappuccino on the Ish mold, and he's very pretty. He's just got a lot of flaws. But I love him just because I've always wanted Frap. I've always wanted to have him in my collection just because I love his color. I love his pattern. I'm a sucker for a good Ish. But, yeah, he's a phenomenal guy. He's going to stay, just because it's been a while since I could find a good Ish, or a good Frap for that price, or that for a trade, or for that, any kind of good price. I have a substantial bit more peanuts now because of those last mail, the last of the mail bag that came in. But we've got a couple other things that are going to come in. We made another trade with Catherine. Actually, believe it or not, I traded her for the horse that I traded her for one of those guys. She's giving back to me because I'm trading her for another one. So we're having like a trade, something like that. So we're pretty much swapping horses, which is completely fine because I was like, I can use this guy back. I know he does well in the show ring. I just, you know, she really wanted him. I was like, okay, that's fine. You've got a really cool Palouse. So, it's one of those things. But I'm getting him back. And then she's getting another one of my Ishes that could definitely use a different home. So, but she's not keeping his name because I love his name. His name is going elsewhere. But so yeah, there's that. And then we've got a couple more horses that we're paying off. I actually picked up one this weekend. Okay, so you guys have heard of the Tamara Rose. I think her name's Tamara. Rose auctions that are on the I can't pronounce their name, but they're on Hybid, or it's the auction company that they're doing that she's using. And I actually got a horse via them. I will show you guys. Give me a second. Fancy TikTok, but this is this guy. His name is Auburn. And I actually, because some of their stuff has been misrepresented and mislabeled. So, a couple of the horses that they've got online are different than what they should be. So, but this guy was labeled correctly. He's not a special run or anything, but he's on that Missouri Foxtrotter gated mold, and I don't have one on this mold. So yeah, we're gonna go with that. We're gonna get him. We're gonna see how he looks, if he's in good condition. Most of her stuff has been in good condition. She has got some phenomenal pieces, and there's, auction number 4 is up right now, and I've looked through a lot. She has got, this is probably my favorite so far, because I have watched about half of that sale just to see how they do. She's got some really pretty bunnies. She's got some absolute gorgeous issues that are one of a kinds. The factory customs that I'm after. She's got a lot of Remingtons. She's got some, I've been after the Morgans, for the standing Morgan molds for a bit. I just have the one, so I'm like, I could use another one. But yeah, she's got a handful of, and she's got some of those walkers too. And, a handful of briars, one-of-a-kind briar, not one-of-a-kind, but special runs and stuff like that. But, me, I'm looking more toward those guys, Peter Stones. So, yeah, it's pretty good auction so far. So we'll see it ends on Wednesday, I think, of next week, but we'll see how it goes. We have got a lot to cover and unpack in the Breyer Fest and Breyer updates, because Breyer decided they were going to drop a lot of things and put out a lot of releases that for Vintage Club, and they announced the essay winners, but also Breyer Fest tickets are on sale. Now, I've been kind of not beating myself up, but kind of going back and forth on whether I want to get, the VIP tickets, or if I want to just get all access, which I'm probably just going to go with all access, because I don't have the money up front to purchase everything. But you can, with the VIP tickets, you can pre-purchase everything, so you are guaranteed to get that model. And with all access, you get the normal stuff. You're just not able to pre-purchase everything. It's kind of one of those things, you get selected with what you get selected. So, but last year when I did all access, I was able to get selected for what I wanted. I did it early enough. So, it just kind of depends on when you do it. So this year I'm probably just going to do all access. I really want, the Brishin, YOLO, and I want the Marin full set. So that's what I'm going to go for. I'm going to try also to get an online access ticket, so that way I can get the Bandolero. And then also, I think there was one other. I think I was going to try for the surprise. Just because if I don't like the surprise mold, I can sell it. Because I know somebody would want it. Anywho, so that's where I'm going to go with that. Along with the Breyer Fest updates, we did get two of the 3 volunteer models. They showed those. Breyer showed those on the Breyer Midwest Facebook page. And this year, we were lucky to see, like I said, 2 of them. They're on the Duwande. I want to say it's the Duwande. I don't know if that's the right name or not. I'm trying to find the info because they had breed information on here. But this is on, oh good lord, you guys can't see my face. This is on the Duwande mold. It comes in kind of like this this paint mold, but he's got some black flecking on his legs and in his white. And then they also released the silver one as well. Now, I only saw somebody get one of the silvers, but the video that I watched was kind of a little, it was on one angle and I didn't see the rest of it. So I know somebody got somebody got another silver, not just one person. But that's 2 of the 3. Now, Breyer came out and announced that there is going to be another colorway released at BreyerFest. That that we're not going to know. It's kind of like the surprise. We're not going to know until the day of. But Breyer said that it was based off of the Manga Larga Paulista breed, which is native to Brazil. They have unique colors and patterns that are rarely found in other breeds. The model's name is Salud, and pretty much meaning, salute, or I want to say Salud is German, but don't quote me. But yeah, there's a black with Belton spotting and flea-bitten gray with reverse mark. And to add to the list of Duende molds that they released, this is Mallorca, and Mallorca is, I'm trying to find the info. Hold. So Mallorca is in Spain, and this is what this guy's named after. This is the Collector Club web special exotic destination series for this year. And he is, they call him a refined Andalusian stallion that is soft dapple buttermilk buckskin coat, subtle shimmer, and then kind of reminiscent of the sands and all this stuff. But he has one blue eye. I thought that was kind of cool. But he was limited to 600 pieces, and he came out, I want to say they sent that out 320. Nobody's gotten him yet. But he came out, the email was 4 days ago. So, March 25th is when they released him. Released the ability to put in for him. I didn't get him. I don't think any of my Oklahoma people got him, to be honest. But anywho, for all you Duende lovers, not only were the ambassador volunteer models on the Duende mold, but so was this guy. He's very pretty. Here's his other side, kind of blow him up a little bit. But yeah, he's gorgeous. Not my cup of tea, but because I like Prague better, but I like this guy. He's cute. Next up on the Breyer release, the releases were, this is Admiral and Wings, the second release of for the Vintage Club, on the 5-gator and the American Saddlebred foal yearling mold. I can't remember if it was a foal or a yearling. But kind of in a blue Wedgwood pattern, came out to all of the Vintage Club members, not me, I'm not in it. But really, really pretty. I did see where somebody did get them already, within like 48 hours of ordering them, I think. That was pretty quick, but they're really pretty. They're prettier in person than what Breyer. And sorry, when I meant that nobody has gotten him yet, I mean, that Mallorca yet. That people have been selected, they just have not received them in the mail yet, like they had the Admiral and Wings models. So, sorry guys. So, the next update is, you guys remember, I think it was last year sometime, they did the essay contest for, somebody could submit an essay about a horse of theirs or something along those lines. I really can't remember. I'm trying to find the March news. So, back in, for their 75th year anniversary, let's see, there was about 2,000 stories that were submitted to Breyer, explaining the horses that these people had that inspired, hope, confidence, inspiration, and there's just so many of them that were sent in last summer, is what they said. So they did select one person, and they had a runner-up. I think they had 2 runner-ups. Yeah, they had 2 runner-ups, and then they had the winner. And this guy right here, because what they were going to do is the winner would win the chance to have their horse made into a Breyer. So this is Cash. He is an American quarter horse that Alex, I'm trying to find the Andrew M was the one who won the Breyer essay contest with Cash. This is Cash. They will release him mid 2025 on the Dundee mold. But he is an American quarter horse that does team roping. As quote, Cash, Andrew M. went to say, although we are just two middle-aged guys trudging along in the arena, we loved having eyes on us as we do our work and enjoy the treats and cold Sprite for me at the end of the day's work. That's what Andrew wrote. Breyer was absolutely moved by this, just because, you know, Cash is an amazing horse. He may not be, they said that he may not be like a Triple Crown winner or anything like that, but the essay was filled with so much personality. They just absolutely loved them. So it says, as the grand prize winner of the Why My Favorite Horse Would Love to Be a Breyer Model essay contest, Cash was made into this guy. The runner-up, so here's Cash. This is what he looks like. I just figured he's a really pretty guy. Absolutely love him. Super pretty. Next up is Kiernan. This is one, believe it or not, it does not look like Kiernan when you look at her name, but her name is Kiernan. She is a half-bred, or a half-breed gypsy, 15 years old. Her owner, Miss Kimberly, had some health problems and could not ride Kiernan. So instead, her and her nieces kind of trained Kiernan to drive, and they went all over the state, multi-states, just winning grand champions in the driving and everything like that. But she is, Kimberly is feeling better, so she is going to eventually be able to ride. Yeah, she's going to be eventually able to ride Kiernan. Now, I don't know, Breyer did not tell us in the email, that's what I'm reading right now, if Kiernan's going to be able to be a regular run. I think they just made a test of her. Let me see, I'm looking right now. Our runner-up. Okay, so the runners-up are going to be, they're going to remain as a one-of-a-kind test model, sent to the respected owners. But Breyer wanted to share, you know, these guys, just to pretty much be like, thank you for being a runner-up, and here's the idea. So this is going to be an OOAK. But that's the first runner. And here she is in person. She's beautiful with Miss Kimberly. Our second runner-up is a little, I want to say she's a miniature. Yeah, she's a miniature horse named Skip to My Lulu, or Lulu. Amy M. of Minnesota owns this girl. She is a one-eyed rescue horse that Amy could hardly touch until after, you know, some time she eventually was able to. And now she is part of the USEF Horse Stars Hall of Fame. She's a lesson horse that kind of goes around and is like a therapy horse. An ambassador for miniatures, disabled horses, and rescue horses. So she is also a one-of-a-kind model that will be sent to her owners. This is Skip to My Lou. Hey guys, so I'm in my kitchen at the moment and cooking dinner, and I've got my headphones on. I'm listening to a video. But anyway, some stuff, Breyer stuff dropped, and I figured I'd just go over it while I'm here. Number one is the pal of mine, the pal April Fool's joke. Sorry, I was trying to get a good area to put this up against, but yeah, the April Fool's joke done on the Nicholas, the French saddle pony mold. Yeah, they put this out April 1st, and we're all like, ha ha, and we're all like, excuse me. But then they came out with this guy, and that's the actual model. He's going to be a run of 3 test. He's a test model, and they're doing a giveaway on him at the moment. I entered, but you know, yeah. But whoever gets him, there's only 3 of them, and they're going to be lucky because he's gorgeous. He's like he's a palomino. He's kind of shimmery. I don't know if he's got the eyes or anything like that, but very pretty. Here's his other side. I do like this mold. I've been trying to get Nicholas forever, but I just haven't, I haven't committed, I guess. But yeah, there's that. I think it's just, they do call him Palomine or Pal. So on another note, here's the April Fool blind bag stablemates. They've got the Indian Pony, the Smart Chickalina, it looks like the Arab Mare in the bottom, and then the little mini Georg draft. So very pretty. The Indian Pony is actually an Appaloosa. I don't have full pictures of them right now, but she's actually a Palomina Appaloosa. So she's really pretty, and they're really cool this year. I really like them. I do like that Indian. On top of everything else that's happening, the second release of the Stablemate Club came out. This is Alana. She is on the Missouri Foxtrotter mold, and is a beautiful, I want to say she's like an Overo-ish. Don't quote me. I want to say that's right, but let me look. She is Chalky Piebald Tobiano Pinto Coat. So that's what Briar said. She has got blue eyes, I want to say. No, she has one blue eye, and a metallic teal main ribbon. So the other side. But she is the second release. I did get her the other day, so she is on her way here, so I'm excited to see her in person. Next thing that I would like to go over are the comments from the last video. We have 43 subscribers, by the way, guys. So if you are one of the subscribers on this YouTube channel, go like my Facebook page, please, because we need all the people involved in everything. Anyway, so I'm pretty sure it's been a month, guys. So, you know, from what I'm reading on the comment section, I asked what you guys were wanting to see in the next Collectors Club release, what mold. And I had quite a bit of feedback, actually, and I'm super excited to talk to you guys about it later. But now that Maddox is out, and everything, I kind of was just wondering what everybody thought on the next mold. And I'm super excited to read these answers because you guys have come up you guys came out with some good stuff. So Adrian, or at Midwest Racing, goes, I really thought they knocked it out of the park with Zane last year. Those beloved older classic molds by Maureen Love and Chris Hess look amazing with modern paint jobs. I'd love to see them release another classic Gambler's Choice done up that way again. Maybe Joe Hare, I don't know if that's right or not, or Ginger. And I 100% agree with that. Some of the older molds, especially Zane, they did an amazing job with, especially with, like Adrian said, the modern paint jobs. Ultimately, my favorite one, and I finally was able to get him, the Glossy Bay. But I think they did just an amazing job anyway on all of them. And I really don't recall that mold a whole lot, just because I guess he was just kind of an older mold that kind of got pushed back. It hadn't been used in a while. But yeah, he's phenomenal. So I agree 100%, Adrian, on that one. I would like you to show me, if you can, the 2 that you were talking about, because I don't remember them. You might have to help me on that one. So, thank you. Auto Studios, we kind of had this moment where we discussed when Heath was released. Auto comes back and says, February 7th, 2024 was when Heath was released. So, he was like, I'm sure to check because he wasn't certain either. He pretty much came back with, they're excited. He's excited that there's another, YouTuber, Briar YouTuber. So thank you, Auto Studios. Madison, I think the Body Briar Rescue comes back and says, she is looking forward to the rest of the Collectors Club releases now that Maddox is out, especially the Gambler's Choice and the CCA, which I'm super excited about that too, but I don't know which ones I'm going to get. Also, I have a question for y'all. Not sure if I'll take part in that event, but I might. Also, that resin is beautiful. Thank you, girl. I can't remember which one I showed you guys. I remember you posting about his brick. Oh, yeah. Did you find someone to work on him? Live show prepping is no joke. I have a lot of respect for all you live showers with a full table because the documentation alone is such a complicated process. So, Madison, thank you, ma'am. I appreciate it. I can't remember which resin we were talking about. I'm so sorry. I know for a fact that I rebuilt this guy's ear and it popped off again, so I'm going to have to fix him. This is Edgelord, aka whatever. He's a customized Arabian, Peter Snow Arabian. That might be the one. I'm not sure. You'll have to remind me. I'm so sorry. It's been a month. I'm so sorry, Madison. Speaking of, shout out to Madison. Thank you, girl, for all of the help and the hanging outs with me and my mom during Briar Midwest. And shout out to Adrian as well for the awesome time pay, the ability to time pay Prague, and for being our first winner for the Stablemate Club. Or Stablemate Club, good God. I might as well be the Stablemate drawing. So, but yes, I am super excited. And you know what? I came up with the next question for you guys to comment down here, and we'll go over it here in a little bit because I've got one more comment to go over. But yes, so speaking of the live show deal, Madison is not wrong. The documentation alone, like here's some of the old documentation that I have, I took out because, oh God, old documentation, that I have used in the past that I'm recycling and putting away, not using, doing the cards. I have been working on, I got these guys, I ran out, so I had to do these guys. And then I realized on top of that, I am trying to go down on show numbers. Guess who didn't go down on show numbers? This girl, because now, not only do I have these 3 tubs, sorry, it's a mess in here. Oh, look, peep the bag of peanuts. I filled it up again. I am working on my 4th tub. Guys, I don't know what to do. I don't know what, yep. I can't even talk about myself right now because I'm so like, ah. But anyway, so, I think probably what we're going to do is the last April video, or probably the first May video, I'll go over the, show prep where I'm at. So, and I'll go over just another video, because I think I went over one last time, I think last year. Woo! I went over last year on what I do to get ready. And so it might just be a complete online thing. So we'll see. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Our last comment on the last video, answering the question of what you guys would like to see as another, as the next Collector Club release. Sue Ford goes, I would like to see a Bay Tobiano on the long mane Roxy mold. Girl, you got me there, because my favorite mold, one of them, is the Roxy mold, and I would absolutely just keel over. And I don't know. We'll have to see, because they're always going to surprise us. In the newsletter that came out in April, besides let me see if I can find it right quick. Oh my gosh, guys, I'm so sorry. Let me see if I can find the newsletter. They mentioned, I think I saw something about, oh gosh, it might take. So, Briar did come out in one of their newsletters. It's either March or April newsletter, but about this. pretty much like a sneak peek of whatever that is. So it might be the, oh yeah, it was in the March, because they did the March giveaway, which was the AQHA 70, the anniversary edition of the standing corridors. But because that's also when they talked about Cash and all them winning the contest. So that was the April newsletter, or then the March newsletter, and they were pretty much talking about whatever release that was. So I don't know. We'll see. Is it another collector's club? Is it another, I mean, who knows? Next question to you guys to comment for the next video would be, since Madison brought up CCA, the Customer Collectors Club Appreciation Event, what 4 models would you guys like to see for the glossy CCA? So post it down in the comments. Me personally, they already did Fireheart. And I can't remember who, oh God, I can't remember who else they did last year. Glossy Battlefield Angel, Get Rowdy, and help me out on the next one, guys, because I can't remember. Oh my gosh, I can't remember. Anyway, so those were the 4 last year. This year, I would like to see kind of what Sue was bringing up for the next Collectors Club release. I would like to see a glossy Roxy, or let's say, let's do like a glossy chocolatey, or chocolatey, however you say it. Or let me see, who else do they have? I think chocolatey is the only one regular run right now, but you know, there's, okay, so there's that one. And let's think about some regular runs. Give me a second. Okay, so they've already done they've already done Mojave. They already have done, like I said, Get Rowdy, Battlefield Angel, some of those guys. Possibly what they could do next is High Time Legend, a glossy High Time Legend. I'm trying to just look back and see what they've done regular run. They could do Atlanta. They could also do maybe the Buckskin Orin Mixer that they came out with this year. Possibly the POA as well. There's Costco. They could do Costco. I mean, that's an option. Cody's Wish. I think he's still there. I don't know if they're going to attempt to do any of the releases that came out, like Surfer's Riptide, Cloud, or the Longhorn, or anything like that. And I did mention the Orin Mixer Buckskin, so maybe not. I don't know. And plus, it's also the 75th anniversary, so they could release the one of those next. If you guys have seen the back of the boxes, there's a stock horse, and then not a stock horse. There's 2 others, and I can't remember which ones they were, that they had not released yet. So I don't know if they're coming out in Breyerfest. I don't know if they're, I don't know. So you never know. I don't know. It's kind of up there. So what would you guys like to see? Me personally, so going back to what I was talking about, me personally, I would like to see High Time Legend, Costco, because I would literally kill over and die, because I love Costco, because I have the matte version. And I wouldn't mind seeing, I'm trying to look through all of these. I wouldn't mind seeing Cody's Wish. I do like him. I've been wanting him for a while. They've already come out with a glossy Full Moon Rising, so me, that's out of the question. There could be a glossy Gypsy Vanner too. It would be this guy, if I can get him up here. This guy, I don't think I've seen him yet, so maybe that one. I wouldn't mind him, or a glossy Marcia Bay. Let's see, glossy Ebony Shines, and Carlisle. They did a glossy ATP Power already. I'm trying to see who else they did. They already did I want to say it's Shajor. I don't know how you say that. Never mind. They already did Morgan Quest. I don't know if they've done Catch Me. A glossy Harley would be cool. They still have Harley on here. And Let's see, glossy snowman. They could have a snowman. See, I would like to, so I think I would like to see, since they still have him on the website, I would like to see him in gloss. So let's do High Time Legend, chocolatey. They did a glossy Theo, so we can't do that one. I'm looking. A glossy Marcia Bay, or the, that Bay Arabian mare. This one that's on that, the Premier Club mold. And maybe this guy. So I know that's like 5, but 5 or I'm getting ready to do 6 too, because yeah. A glossy Cody's Wish would be cool. So there's all sorts of them. I think my tops would be chocolatey, High Time Legend, Cody's Wish, and maybe if they wanted to, 100% Costco. So there's my 4. So Costco, Cody's Wish, High Time Legend, and chocolatey. That would be my top 4. Now, if one of them is in the top 4, I will cry, because I probably won't get it. But yeah, that's what I'm hoping for. I went whoa, whew. So that was a big old long soapbox. Next stablemate drawing is going to be Friday the 25th, or around in there. That's when all of the drawing, like the names and everything, need to happen. So let me see if I can get this on here. Woo. So April, yeah, you guys can't see that. April 25th is going to be the next, the April drawing for the stablemate. So, as per usual, I'm going to post it on Facebook. Be sure to put eyes on Facebook. Add me on Facebook, follow me on Facebook, whatever. Bitter Creek Model Horses on Facebook. And because that way, I can get you guys to comment, because I'm going to post a picture this weekend. But I'm going to post a picture. I need you guys to comment on it. Just, I don't know. I'll think of something. But yeah, just comment, answer the question, tag some people. And then whoever is on that post, whoever comments on it, is going to be entered in the drawing. So I would really appreciate it. Guys, that's going to do it for this video. As per usual, like me on Facebook, like this video, comment on it. And, if you want, answer the question that I asked about, what 4 models are you wanting to see for the next CCA? And then we're going to talk about everything else, Briar Midwest and all that stuff in the next video, because I'm already exceeding my time limit here. So thank you, YouTube, for letting me have, hour-long videos. But anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video. Love y'all. Bye.